I would say some circumstance, but the Democratic Party would have to stop being insane, meaning that they would actually have to approach something like moderation in terms of policy and also present a face that doesn't look like people shouting down people at gas stations or entering restaurants and trying to throw them out.
So, did you see what they just said? What would a Republican do? Can he actually vote for anybody other than Trump? And that even Ben Shapiro. I think you ought to listen to my argument, because I'm running as a Democrat for the very kinds of concerns that I think you would be interested in hearing about, sir. That's why Ben Shapiro, if you are listening to this, because I'm running as a Democrat for the very kinds of concerns that I think you would be interested in hearing about, because we're making the investment into the human spirit, and I think everybody would realize that that's an ascension in the way we do things, the way we actually get things done. We're appealing to the better part of humanity. It's just a beautiful thing. So we have to keep in mind in this campaign that when we're fighting for the right things and it's for the right reasons, that is exactly what the American people need. It solves the right problems at the right time. Anything less than that fails to meet the goals of our time. But most worst of all, what we can't let happen, folks, is for people like Ben Shapiro, which there are so many people just like him, even myself, who voted for Donald Trump, but that would change and mostly agrees and even still generally backs Donald Trump, but yet would change for the right Democrat. There is such a thing, and I contend to Ben Shapiro, what he is actually talking about in this clip is your happy healer. He just doesn't know about his happy healer yet, and that I would be the Democrat that he would support, because he knows that ultimately speaking, he also wants unity and he wants sensibility and most importantly sanity. That's when I hear and listen to him, I say this is a guy who wants sanity to win. And so I trust in Ben Shapiro's judgment, and that's why I call out to Ben Shapiro. Hey Ben Shapiro, can you please have me on your show? I would love to be interviewed by you, sir.
How are you?
Huh?
Sure. It's nice to meet you.
I mean, I would say some circumstance, but the Democratic Party would have to stop being insane, meaning that they would actually have to approach something like moderation in terms of policy and also present a face that doesn't look like people shouting down people at gas stations or entering restaurants and trying to throw them out.
It's nice to meet you.